Hello, everyone. LJ Young back again for another edition of Debt Ain't My Daddy. How are you guys today? Just getting set up here to make sure I be able to talk to anybody that's may be trying to talk to me. All right, cool. Got that set up there. All right. Now, for those of you that do not know me, my name is LJ Young, and I'm a 100% debt free motivational speaker and personal finance educator. I help people become financially free by helping them financially see, see outside, see outside the debt matrix. The debt matrix is a place where I lived for the first 40 years of my financial life. I thought I wasn't anybody and I couldn't do anything if I didn't have good credit and lines of credit and equity in my house and bragging about my credit card limits and bragging about how I could get loans without any down payment and all that good stuff. I thought I was king stuff. But little did I know that only meant something to the people in the debt matrix, right? Everybody that believes in credit and debt, right? And so what I did was woke up, got out of debt. Now I live in the debt free side of things. And now I'm a translator. Look at it as a translator. It's transitioning from the debt matrix to the debt free world. Now, I do this by exploiting what I call the glitches in the debt matrix. And the glitches in the debt matrix are things that don't make financial sense. Like, for example, when you go fill out a credit application to get a car, they go by your gross income. Your gross income is your income before taxes are taken out. Okay? Sorry, you guys. Your gross income is your income before your taxes are taken out of your check, right? So why are they going by money that you're never going to see? That makes sense? Doesn't make sense to me. That's a glitch in the matrix. So I expose those things so you can see. And then when you come on the debt-free side of the world, you understand that money is spoken in two languages, debt and debt-free. If you've been in debt all your life, you only speak debt. You have no idea the language of debt-free even exists because you never thought there was such a thing to be debt-free unless you were rich, right? I get it. I was there, right? So today's topic, this is for the doctors and lawyers coming out of college, fresh out of college, fresh out. You know, you ready. Man, you've been in school for the last 20 years, seems like it, right? And then, especially the doctors, they go probably longer than lawyers. But you've been in school for a long time, right? And you're a struggling college student, right? And then when you finally land that good job and that first year pay, which is the first year pay is, it seems like a lot because that's your first amount of money, but throughout your career, when you start making real money, you'll be like, oh yeah, that's beginner money, right? So, but you don't really understand that when you come out of college. You're just happy to have some real money, right? This one is for you guys. Now, if you listen to what I say to you right now, and you catch it right now, and I got this list right here, okay? If you catch what I'm saying right now and just believe it, I will change your whole financial life. You'll be rich before you're 30. And you're probably thinking, how in the world would you, who are you? You ain't got no fancy is there a doctor in front of your name? No, or you have a fancy finance degree? Mm-mm. You mean I didn't go to Harvard? No, I didn't go to Harvard Finance Business School. Didn't do that either. Mm-mm. Nope. Then I must not know what I'm talking about, right? Now, I get that. I get it. But this is all I want you to do because everything I tell you, everything I show you, I'm going to back up with 100% math. Now, if you catch yourself not listening to me because those titles are not in front of my name or next to my name or I don't have this degree, I want you to use your own calculator, punch in the numbers yourself, and look at the math. If my math is right, I want you to stop and wonder why you're mad at me or upset at me because that's a feeling. Never mix your feelings with your money ever. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Okay? All right, so now here is the master mathematical formula that will change your life and it's only 5th grade math. Savings minus debt equals how much money you have in real life. Apply that to your personal finances. Savings minus debt equals how much money you have in real life. Now, if you just believe it, the hard part is going to be believing it, right? It's going to be so hard. But you got to keep checking your math and be like, oh, yeah, but This calculator says it's right. Believe it. Now, if you do this, just follow these steps. They're not going to be, that's not even really that hard steps, but it's going to be hard to you socially, right? Now, I know you want to get out there and get that job and spend that money, but continue to live like a college student until your student loan debt is paid off, preferably all your debt, but right now I'm just focusing on your student loan debt. Stay focused, stay like living like a college student with your new pay and pay off your student loans. Now, I know all your friends, they're going to be going out and buying houses and cars and living it up and wondering what the hell are you doing still living at your parents' house or still got that small apartment, you still got that old Honda. Don't worry about them. Do not worry about them. Now, if you get caught up in this house addiction, houseitis, right? That's what I want you to remember. Okay? Don't get caught up all in that rush that it's gonna run out and there's not gonna be any houses left for you. That's part of the game. To make it feel like you're missing out on something, okay? You're not. Now listen to my words. As long as there are people with mortgages that believe they're homeowners, there will always be a place for you where you want to live anywhere in the United States you wish. Why? Because the only homeowner is the owner that actually owns the home, has the title in hand. There's only one homeowner, and that's the actual one that's what math says. Math says the owner is the one that owns the home, that owns it. Now, continue to live like a college student until your debts are paid off. Now, it's going to be hard for that first year or two pay, right? Because you're going to be working. It's not going to be that much, but pay on it anyway. By the time you're in about 2 or 3 years and you land that real money, you'll be able to just slap it down and it's going to be gone. It's going to be gone. Student loan debt is going to be gone. And how you want to, this is what I want you to do to prove this fact that this is not theory, what I'm telling you. This will make you rich. It will change your life. That's all you got to do. Ask a doctor that you may be working with in residency or whatever you're doing, right? Same with you lawyers. Ask somebody 10 years above you. You still got your student loans? Then 20 years. You still got your student loans? Then 30 years. You still got your student loans? Most of them are going to say yes. But this is what I really want you to look at, okay? Look at their car. Look at their house. Look at their shoes. Look at the way they're dressed. Look at all that, right? Man, look at him and be like, that dude must got his stuff together. And then you ask him, does he still got his student loan? And it's 20 years later, you got to stop and think. If you got so much money, why in the hell do you still got your student loan? Your student loan's older than your children. That doesn't make financial sense. And if it doesn't make mathematical sense, it doesn't make financial sense. That is a facade. You pay yours off, you will have real money. Real money. Not invested and it's caught up in equity and all this other nonsense. Don't even go buy that stuff yet. Okay, we'll get to that part. You have to understand the business of you, the business of your money. Make sure your money's in the black. Now, when you see this, and here's one more thing I want to tell you why they don't know. Okay? They're going to wonder what you're doing. You got to ignore it. They're going to flaunt their stuff in your face. Don't worry about that. This is why they don't know they're in debt. Because they believe the finance stuff they're in, the house, the mortgage, the car, the lease cars, the payment card, they believe that stuff is theirs. That's why they don't feel like they're in debt. It's a facade. See how it works? It's bank money magic. I don't know. I have no idea how they made me believe I was a homeowner when I had a mortgage. I don't know. But it's conditioning. But you will have real money. And better yet, just right now, okay, for you guys, if you just starting residency, first year lawyer, right now is the time to pay your debt off. Pay that student loan debt off, right? Do it now while you're making money, because there's another crash coming. It's about to come. And if you got cash, remember 2008? There's another one coming. Okay, it's clear. It's about to come. It's in a few more years. It's obvious, right? It's coming. And if you ain't got no debt and you got cash, ooh, you know what kind of house you can get where you want it at for the price you want it at? Oh my goodness. Imagine back in 2008, if you had a good paying job, no debt and stacks of money, it would have been Christmas. It would have been Christmas. Now that time I was in debt. I didn't have. It was horrible for me back then. But now that I'm on the other side of things, oh my goodness, that is Christmas time. You get two houses for the price of one. That's how you'll be able to do it with cash, especially at your salaries. Oh, you do this now before you even 30. You know how much money you'll have. Oh my goodness, and they won't. And they won't even know how you did it, even if you told them to their face. You just say like this to them, the same formula. Hey man, all you gotta do is just go savings minus debt equals how much money you have in real life. If you believe it, you solve that equation, you'll be rich. That's all it is. Solve that equation. Savings minus debt equals how much money you have in real life. You solve that equation, you'll be rich. And they'll look at you like, no, what are you talking about? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And then you just stand back. You know what you say? Okay. You're not in the world. You're not in the business of convincing. I'm not. You believe your math or you don't. And here's one more thing. I'm going to show you one more thing. If you follow what I'm saying, live like a college student. Pay that student loan debt off first. Now imagine this. Now, understand that 85% of Americans are in debt. Okay? Now, if you're debt-free with a doctor's lawyer salary, no debt, and stacks of cash, this is how you buy your cars. You don't set foot on a car lot anymore. That's for people that finance. You don't do that no more. Car lots are businesses, okay? I'm not disrespecting car lots. That's a business. I'm logically understand that's a business. So if I go there, I'm going to get business prices. We don't do that. You know what I do? I go look in the paper for the car I want. There's an 85% chance that this person is over his head in payments. That's the reason why he's selling it. So I look at the price he's asking, which means absolutely nothing to me. When you got cash, the listed price means nothing. So I'll go up to that person because I got an 85% chance they need to sell this car. Not if they want to, they need to. You asking 30? Yeah, I got 20. I got 20 stacks right here. Maybe go to 25, maybe, but 20 right here. Guess what? I'm gonna win. That's what happens when you're debt free. You don't pay full price for almost anything anymore. Those days are done. There's more people in debt than not, so there's more people that need cash. You get out of debt, you'll see. See how that works? And you'll just stack your money. You have so much money, and then when you're ready, once you're debt free and you're doing this and you're stacking money, you're gonna have to start investing, else they're gonna eat your ass up in taxes, right? But when you're debt free, it's easy to see. It's easy to see what you need to do. It's easy to see when you're ready to start a family, when you're ready to buy a house. It's easy to see. And when you're looking for somebody to help you invest into the stock market, because as long as you know the base right here, you know the base is in the black. The base is in the black. If your personal finances is in the black, this person knows how to manage their money well. It's not a nightmare, right? So if you're looking for somebody like an investor or some kind of money management person, and you don't really know if they're good or not, ask to see their personal credit report. Because if they're teaching you about finances, they better be using their own principles. And if they are, their personal credit report will show it. If somebody asks me to see my personal credit report, I know exactly why they're asking me. I will know. I will know why. And they want to see if my credit report looks like theirs, because there's a certain look to people's credit reports that know how to manage money well and they're not in debt. And it's not, credit scores are indicators, but they don't tell the whole story. You got to go to see the whole credit report. Somebody might have an 800 credit score, but they might be $500,000 in debt. I don't care about no 800 credit score. I don't want to be $500,000 in debt. Here's somebody over there here with horrible credit with a 600 credit score, but they got maybe $10,000 worth of debt. They don't realize this person here is closer to zero than this person. And you want to get to the black. Who cares about the score? You want to be in the black. So if you're looking for a finance person, you ask to see their personal credit report. If they say, oh, nah, man, you can't see that, you say goodbye. Then you go find one that will, because the one that will understand why you asking. I would. I say, yeah, here you go. That's what you want to see? Cool, right there. Yeah, there it is. Thank you for asking. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. I hope you guys get it. The lawyers and the doctors, even pharmacists, I hope you guys understand because you guys have a big shovel to get out fast. And then your careers are just going to climb. You're going to keep making more money. If you stop this hemorrhaging right now from this student loan, your money's going to stack so fast. You're not going to pay full price for anything, houses, cars, nothing. Because when you have money, you have an 85% chance that the other person selling has to sell. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. All right.